Welcome back to another family-friendly, responsible adult show on the pDAI updates. Some of you have been wondering, are there new updates? Yes, friends. Every day I wake up and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. But then more things come up. But you know what else comes up? People crying. Why are they crying? They say, Sommi, please, the peggings, the nipple peggings, the nipple tweaking. It's a family-friendly show. When are they going to stop? I'm going to ask you this question. When did Rocky Balboa stop? When did the Terminator stop? When did Batman stop? When did Ash Ketchum stop? There you go. We're not stopping. Let's continue. Now, when I say the non-believers are going to get mogged, I really mean the non-believers will be mogged. I'm going to go through Mr. NineIronCapital's post here. And friends, there is some fantastic updates happening in the background. There's on-chain activity. They're testing out the interest earning capabilities related to pDAI and Maker, and he's uncovered a lot of stuff. This needs to be covered for the community. But for people who need to see all of these on-chain things, look, the price is up at 2.8 cents. It is making its way closer and closer towards 10 cents. 10 cents will be a pivotal moment. By the way, just to let you know, friends, like we've already hit the pivotal moment. It was 1 cent. At 1 cent, everyone computes in their mind, oh, it's 100x to $1. There you go. That was the first awakening moment. The next one, I believe, will be 10 cents. At 10 cents, they'll say it's only 10x to $1. And there's plenty more out here to come. And speaking of coming, I would like you to come on the journey with me. Because it really is a journey, friends. We are going to uncover Mr. NineIronCapital's. Look at this. Look at all this hard work, friends. I know you like it hard. But you know, Mr. NineIronCapital, friends, doing a lot of research here. Now, none of them are confirmed, Richard. They're not confirmed. Rumored. Suspected. Whispers. Could it be? Can't it be? Grok says 60%. ChatGPT says 75%. ChatGPT, 75%. Grok, 60%. What do you say? You, the market, you say less than 3%. Just saying. Okay. So, Mr. NineIronCapital. There is actually a coin here called Chai. C-H-A-I. So, Chai, it's a PRC token wrapper, and it allows you to stake pDAI using the MakerDAO savings rate. Now, if you remember, friends, the savings rate gets adjusted based on the peg. Okay, not this peg, the actual peg on chain. If the pDAI or eDAI, if the DAI price is too low, they will want to incentivize people to buy DAI. How do they incentivize you to do that? They give you a bigger savings rate. You get it? So, you know, the central bank does that as well. If a central bank pretty much wants to incentivize saving, what they do is they ratchet up the interest rate. So you leave it in the bank account, right? So it's basically you're pegging the purchasing power, more stability. So Chai, friends, obviously you have a Chai latte here. Now, don't go FOMO buying any of these coins. You just be bullish the fact that we've found on-chain stuff that is like hinting that more things are happening. So obviously Mr. NineIronCapital says there's warning, not a token to rush out and buy. It should be pDAI and PMaker savings rate, which is 3 cents. And there's some locked Ethereum. Don't worry about all the little mechanics out here, okay? So even explained, right? I'm going to read for you this little text out here. So what is Chai? Chai is, okay, you have multi-collateral DAI. DAI holders can earn the risk-free interest on their coins using the DAI savings contract. Remember, friends, if DAI is trading at 90 cents, they ratchet up the rate. They go, oh, we want to incentivize people. Here's take a 10% yield. Just do anything, you know? So that's what they want you. They want you basically go borrow from out there. Go borrow like Tetheroonies from Aave. Go borrow at like 7% and then buy DAI. You're earning 10%. So you literally, it's free money. They're increasing the yield. And you might think, oh, that's a perfect system. It is a great system. But you need people to still believe that it's going to go back to $1. If nobody wants to touch it, just like the Turkish lira, you can keep ratcheting up the interest rate. No one's going to come buy you, okay? But that's why it helps if you're over-collateralized. When everybody has their tokens in a vault, they want to access their vault back. You see, they don't want to lose what's in the vault. Because if I remember correctly, friends, what happens is if your liquidation process, okay, I remember Mr. DcentralizeMe, he explained it in a very, very eloquent way. So if you had $1 million in the vault. It could be Pulse, it could be ETH, or whatever. So when it gets liquidated, normally what people thought, which is now incorrect. So normal people think it goes and gets auctioned out here. But actually, I think what actually happens is, I think it was Mr. DcentralizeMe, everyone explains it. So you lose like 30% of the value, and then you basically get given the DAI coins to basically hold, okay? So this is on MakerDAO. Let's say you have millions of dollars of ETH. Your ETH, if the ETH price drops down, okay, you can't buy someone else's vault money. I think that's how it works. Instead, what happens is you get liquidated and you get given more of the stable coin in the system. So remember, that's when DcentralizeMe, he kind of hinted like, maybe I think Richard wants us to kind of exit that way if we need to exit. Look at Mr. NineIronCapital as well. This message is merely to flag that there will be many ways to earn interest on our pDAI once a front end is developed, okay? This is fantastic to see. So it's, look at this. So they go, what does it do? This chai, okay? We want to highlight some additional features. A DAI user can convert their DAI into chai at any point. Now remember, it's DAI and SDAI. So if you're holding DAI, it's just the $1 thing. But if you buy into SDAI, it is earning yield over time. It's a yield interest earning token, which is actually one of the best innovations of crypto of all, right? So you basically can hold it. It's like ST-ETH. You can hold Ethereum and then it earns, or you can hold like the staked version of Ethereum, which everyone basically should do. But if you liquid all the time, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that helps you. Basically, you're earning yield in the background. So Mr. NineIron says, I found this by following the same wallets that are running PulseChain Maker. It is also notable Richard Hart's 2822 wallet owns a small amount of chai, and I always see it as a clue that we are focused in the right area. So that's why you're like, hey, if your plan isn't to peg the DAI, why are you doing on-chain tests where you are like testing out incentives for a peg? Because that's what the interest rate is meant to do, If the price goes too high, friends, if the price goes too high, let's say DAI goes to $1.10, the interest rate would be like low, because they want to incentivize you like not holding the DAI. They incentivize you basically go mint the DAI, dump it, and then go do it for something else to try and bring it back, okay? Mr. NineIron also, he speaks here and he says, he goes, why would the wallet running most of the PMaker functions, why would they set this up, Why will they start playing with it now, as it requires the vaults to utilize that savings rate? He goes, there's a few reasons. And he goes on to continue. There's a lot of on-chain activity events that have actually been happening, man. I've been reporting it to you. And look, man, it's just like so many things just pointing. Okay, the pegs, the pDAI, they're testing the savings rate. It's like everything. There's just one last step. The executive vote thing, yes, we still no one understand what the hell it means. It's the origin address moving coin. That's like the final kicker. It's if, we don't know, okay? If rumored Richard Hart, okay, but friends, there's only one thing left, okay? If people see the origin address move a single Pulse, Hex, the better Bitcoin, or PulseX, which has got sex in it, strawberries, egg custard tarts, and extremely yummy donuts, if any of these three coins get moved into a vault, just one, a supply of one, just like V just like sends one token into the vault, everything's exploding. That will be the nuclear holocaust, breaking Alpha Centauri, supernova, black hole, vortex, breaking news of all time. That would confirm, not just like rumored, no, it would actually confirm with a lot of nipple tweaking that we're going to $1. Because it tells you the collateral is intending to be covering the pDAI peg. You understand? But it hasn't happened. That's what everyone's waiting for. Everyone's waiting for. See, if you're a believer, though, you don't need to wait for that. You don't need to wait for it. You're already looking at 2.8 cents. See, maybe by the time that happens, friends, I'm not even joking, that might be like a 30-cent hex. 30 cent pDAI. And you never know. He might do it, and then we have a mid-stop correction. Everyone thinks it's over. The cycle's over. And then he actually starts to peg it, and that happens, and then we begin the final phase, the final 1, 2, or 3 months of the cycle. That might actually be, I'm not even joking. It might come up here. You never know, hit 20 or 30 cents, come back down, screw everyone over. And then, yeah, I timed that. They're the squiggly lines I drew. They kind of time with alt season wave 1 and then alt season wave 2. Okay, so yeah, it's just timing and it's guessing. Also, shout out to Mr. Fast Abdul here, friends. So we have Bit Bump. Let's say Mr. Bitty Bump. He said, Fast Abdul, I appreciate your work and dedication. My guess is that your P stability idea for pDAI is getting obsolete. So Mr. Fast Abdul, He's taken Richard Hart's like little words and he said like, you know what, we shouldn't have expectations of work. Let's us try get to the peg them ourselves. Now look, it's a very noble cause, so it's just we don't have enough money, okay? No one has enough money. You understand? There's only one guy with enough money, and like we don't have anywhere near the firepower to do this. We can't even don't even bother trying. It's like trying to stop a comet with your fart. Literally, you turn around, rip a big fat squeaky trumpet fart, and you're trying to stop a comet. You won't be able to do it. We need billions for this, okay? Billions to hold the peg and believe and everything else out here, okay? Now, I'm going to read a follow-up here from Mr. DcentralizeMe. The activity with Maker continues to gather pace. Here's another piece that might give an idea of the readiness. He goes, MakerDAO uses a liquid staking model where you can stake your DAI into the DAI savings rate, as I explained. SDAI raises in value in line with the savings rate. You see, so recently on PulseChain Maker, they've changed it to 8.5%. They're just trying to, probably test these out. I don't know what the Ethereum Maker rate is now, but it'd have to be high because like the loan rate and everything, there's so much demand for borrowing money, right? Because crypto's growing at like 50% per year. People are happy to go and borrow at 10% because they're trying to make like a 2 or 3x in the year, right? pDAI holders will be able to earn with their 8.5%. So friends, that's Richard Hart's plan. Okay, I don't speak for Richard Hart. I've never personally put my left arm on his right shoulder or anything, but it's very obvious that's the plan. The plan is hold your stablecoin, don't leave. Leave it in PulseChain. That's probably what he wants. Probably, of course, friends, I told you, the biggest crypto issue right now is the 4-year cycle. It gives you so much and takes so much. When it goes out, there's nothing to do. You understand? It's dead for 3 years. And then only the believers are left for a long, long, long time. It's like an apocalyptic Moses journey, 40 days through the desert type of behavior. There'll be exhibit. But hey, it's worth it, right? But people are going to solve for it over time. This is one way to solve for it. So Richard Hart, like giving you a stable coin, you earn yield and you can use that to DCA. But you don't have to go bridge out and go look at other 50,000 other coins and then forget how to use your chain and stuff over time, okay? So Mr. DcentralizeMe continues. He goes, seeing this DAI savings rate called the DSR being worked on is very encouraging. And it's funded by the stability fees, which is the interest you pay to keep a vault open. So someone can go and borrow, let's say you have $1 million of Pulse. You can go borrow like, $300,000 of pDAI. You're going to pay an interest rate. You have to pay like, whatever the rate is, like 10%. Or whatever it is, and then the savings rate, part of that savings rate, that's paying off the people who are still staying in the system. Okay, so this is going to be big. Didn't I tell you there will be more buyers for pDAI at $1 than there are right now? Okay, which is it's contrary. No one's saying that. No one. And I'm like, you know what? Richard's saying that. Richard, as Mr. Decentralized, because it's a British accent. Richard's saying that. There's going to be more buyers for you at $1. Did that happen before? Yes. Have you heard of Hex, which is a better Bitcoin? Okay. Superior to the BlackRock BTC version of Bitcoin. So Hex had, aren't you glad I can give you this info off the bat? Do you want to know how much volume was done on the bottom day here? $5,000. That's right. $5,000 of volume was done on the bottom of Hex. Okay. And before that was in like $800 of volume, $1,000 of volume for the whole day. At the top, I think we did something like $20 million or something. $10 million of volume. Can you believe that? Like the bottom, $5,000 of volume the whole day. That was your trading volume. The top, $20 million. So you literally had like $10 million of buying up the top, $2,000 of buying at the bottom. Isn't that wild, man? You have like 1,000x difference or whatever it was. That's wild. Well, that's going to be the same thing with pDAI. But, when people want to... See, when I say people are going to buy pDAI at $1, no. What I really mean is they're taking profit out of their core coins or their meme coins, whatever it is. People are trading around and they're parking it in DAI, pDAI, the people's side, the purple DAI. That's what I mean. Now, I think what's most important, friends, is some superheroes will be introduced to our pDAI universe. Have you heard of Pegman? That's right, Pegman, protecting PulseChain City. Shout out to Sommi Fan Token for making this. And then I added this, friends. I made this symbol. Yes, that is a peg with the Batman symbol. Pegman. So Pegman will defend the pDAI peg at all costs. He has an arch nemesis as well. Do you remember the broker? Hello, I'm Soy Boy. The broker. So who's the broker? Well, the broker is a Wall Street guy. He wants his soy-ridden, soy-infused stable coins. He wants them all backed. He wants them at $1. He doesn't want any of them to pump. 1%, too much. They can't move anywhere up, okay? Pegman believes in the pegging, of course. Are you willing to take it the whole way? I hope you guys don't Jeet, by the way. I know a lot of you will, by the way. Friends, I'm not joking. Just let all of you know, you're all DMing me the same thing, okay? Firstly, you ask if I can get to $1, and I go, bro, have you watched any of my videos? Yes, 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 and yes. Okay. 3 hours later, you say, I would really like to take profit at like 10 to 25 cents. All these have said that. I'm like, bro, markets don't accidentally do this chart. Do you understand? Are you understanding? They don't accidentally do this chart. And you know this is even the real chart. This is the real chart. Wretched, the hockey stick. Okay? They don't accidentally do that. That's like going to eHex and you're saying, Habib, do you think Hex can get to 2 cents? And I say yes. Then it gets to 2 cents and you're like, you know what? I want to exit at 5. I want to exit at 3 to 5 cents. Okay, bro. You can. I'm just telling you. Warning you too. They don't accidentally do this, okay? It's not accident. It's not by like, oh, we just fluked it up, dude. Like, we're going the whole way. Okay, if we get that. But look, some people are going to fumble the bag. I know they are. And look, it's all right, man. You know, you make money, It's okay. You've been waiting a long time. You got a lot of PTSD. If you don't want to take information and wisdom for free, someone else will. Don't forget, the broker has got a portfolio full of backed stablecoins, friends. So this is absolutely trash. I don't want to see a single backed stablecoin in your portfolio. Can you believe I'm saying that? It's a first cycle unicorn. Friends, I am meant to be adopting millions of people into the chain. I've literally got a pair of peg nipples. We are cheering an unbacked stablecoin. We are on a skits chain by a skits founder who fuds his own coin, gatekept, not listed anywhere. We shame people who don't have a 15-year stake, okay? We've lost the plot completely. And now I'm actually memeing that if your stable coins are backed, you're a soy boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. You know why I'm laughing, friends? You know I'm laughing because... Oh, man. I'm half laughing, half weeping for the people. You just don't get it, do you? You just don't get it. You only get this chance once. He's gone mad in the mental asylum, friends. He seeks revenge on retardios like Pegman, who will defend the pDAI peg. PulseChain City. Oh, man. It's going to be gold. Thank you to Mr. Hoggy Hog, Heart with Dog, believe in the Pegman. Oh, this is going to be gold. This is going to be gold. They're not going to know what hit him. I also want to show you, we've given Binance and Coinbase a lot of money, friends. So thank you, Mr. NineIronCapital. Coinbase, now you can view the Coinbase chain. This is Binance's wallet, friends. Look at this. First, they got 9.5 billion here that you can see. They've actually got more than that, right? A lot of it's in BTC. Look at this. PulseChain, they have $42 million. Look at that. They have $20 million in USDC, the purple USDC. They've got $15 million in the purple Tether, and they have $1.7 million in the purple DAI. They've got 65 million pDAI, 1.2 billion PUSDT. So, wretched. The game theory is that they're not going to just market sell. They're going to sit there on the liquidity bridges, providing liquidity for people to move back and forth. I hope you're right, Richard, bro. I really, and not just I hope you're right, like, man, if that works, I can't believe it. That's why in life, that's why I never criticized the guy. Okay, look, man, you made $1 billion. I didn't. You made a coin go 10,000x. I didn't. Okay. You were in the foresight mode to see DeFi forming in 2019, and then it continued in 2020. Like, you front-run a unicorn narrative and had that much foresight to make an application for it. So that's why Richard, friend, that's why he's a league beyond us that will ever be. So it's one thing to guess a narrative like me or you, But there's another thing to make an application for the narrative. You get it? Like, think about it, because you can't switch. You and me, okay, friends, let's say there's a gaming narrative. Let's say gaming becomes a unicorn next year. We're just going to be FOMO buying any single gaming coin. You know what I mean? It's easy. But if you believe in a narrative and a story, and something that's like that you're really passionate about, there's like 300 categories, man. What happens to all the guys who are in privacy coins or in like, proof of work coins, all these other things? You're like, oh, are they ever going to come back? A metaverse thing. Do you see why it's a gift? However, the guy who wins the most is the guy who makes the application for that first cycle unicorn, because they have all the tokens. They've minted them for free. But their cost of switching is very high because you have to keep working on that. You can't keep researching all these other sectors. You have to just stick to your own category. Do you see what I mean? See how it's tough? So it's like, it's not worth playing, to be honest, because it's like, so what was that word? Like, it's really, the tail end of this curve is insane. Like, you get like a million X return if you're right. But if you're like wrong, which is like 99% of the whole crypto industry, you get zero. You miss out. No, it's not really zero, but like you miss out big compared to if you were just able to rotate and participate yourself. So will Binance, will they take any of these as payments? Why not, bro? Why not? Like, we've given you guys, I mean, it's 42 million. So also, just to let you know, friends, so CZ does follow me, but also CZ cares, is the unofficial CEO, right? Binance care about their users. So Richard's given all the users on Binance money. That's why I think Binance is paying attention. That's what, if you want to know, hey, Sommi, do they like your hearts? The 4 hearts of friendship and justice, okay? Is he a secret pegger? He could be a secret pegger, okay? He owns more pDAI than most of you now already, but they care about their users. And Richard just gave their users money. You got to imagine this. So this is the game theory. Oh my gosh. So, man, that's crazy. Like Richard's like, hey, I'm going to give millions of dollars to the exchange, assuming the game theory that their users are going to yell for it. Because, the exchange friends, like Justin Sun Exchange, they could have just market sold privately and never told their users anything. They could have done that. And they all could have done that, but they didn't. So that could be what actually Richard's grand plan is. Okay. And by the way, not playing, I'm remembering some of his streams. He said, if I'm giving free money out there, people are going to demand for them to support it. Now, we all thought that was referring to P-Link, P-Maker, P-Uni, and all of these. There was no product market fit there. It was all in the P, I can't believe it, the unbacked P stable coin. I can't believe I'm saying it, man. Yeah, so that was the funniest part of all. But it's just, if you mathematically, if you look at it, it makes sense. Tether's got 150 billion market cap. Technically, you airdropped all the stablecoin owners the most amount of money. However, they think it's worth nothing because it's not backed by anything. I thought it was worth nothing. You thought it was worth nothing. Man, it's wild. I have a big bullish signal here for you, friends. So shout out to Sandman. I've been informed, and man, this is really critical, okay? pDAI, the word, is now banned in many PulseChain telegrams. So when people saw it, everyone's like rallying around in the pDAI telegram, and I'm just like, dude, get me leverage. Don't follow me. Okay? I'm like, dude, get me leverage. I want to get in harder now. Why? Check out this funny meme. 18,500x. You can only 35x now. And then everyone comes back. Okay. Come back to enjoying the hockey stick. History is repeating. Why, how, when, where? Did you know 4 years ago, I was sitting in this squeaky chair. The word hex was banned all over crypto. Okay. It was banned in streamers' channels. It was banned on YouTube. Do you know YouTubers, friends, had the word filter list? So they would just ban hex. Your hex is just removed everywhere. Because they thought they were all Richard Hart bots. They thought they were fake humans. Yeah. They call them Richard Hart bots. They thought Richard was paying all these people to do it. There was Tone Gaze. Like, friends, Tone Gaze's monobrow could not hold a flame to the power of the hexagons raiding him every single stream. He had to ban them all. Auto ban. There's even a funny stream where he's talking about I think Bitcoin or something, and one of you guys, oh my god, I died. Like, one of you guys come in, you start talking about hex. He goes, excuse me, admin, ban that guy. He just like, is this hilarious, man? Oh man. I've never seen a clip of that. That's what's happening right now. But now it's kind of funny. It's the PulseChain people saying, admin, ban the pDAI guys. Like we're in the same community, bro. You can't see it. You can't see it. Like we're gatekeeping ourselves now. And I'm not even saying not to do it. I'm not saying not to do it because I'm telling you the pDAI crowd is from outside PulseChain. That's why I have full confidence it's going to pump with or without you. It doesn't even need PulseChain support. It doesn't. People who have no care about PulseChain, they're coming in for this. So friends, I was literally in Telegram. One group, for example, there was the box chats, BoxMining, which is BoxMichael, which is a BoxMining. Yeah, his Telegram. You had 2 words in there banned. I'll promise, friends. I promise. Do you want to know what those 2 words were? 1, Hex. 2, MATIC. Yep, that's right. They will auto delete. You could not say the word MATIC or Hex. Do you want to? Do you want to show you what they did? Hex. From that moment, literally goes a straight wee bang. That's a 64x on that. Man, this is gold. And MATIC did a 193x. Yes, this date, friends, is literally here's December 2020, right here. Can you believe it? They were the only 2 words banned, by the way. You can say pedo. You can say terrorist. You can say any word you want, okay? Can't say Hex. Can't say MATIC. Auto delete. That's gold, man. And they were unicorn winners. That's gold. That's why I'm telling you, you're all banning pDAI. That's hilarious, man. History's repeating. History's repeating. So Hex literally did like a 60 to 100x, friends, from like half a cent up to 55 cents up here. Wait, I'm laughing too much because it's like history's repeating. It's like it taking candy from a baby. And I don't stress when people don't believe, friends. I hope you learned something from my experience here. When I found people with contrarian opinions to me, I don't like say, oh, I've got to convince this person. Bro, you're a signal to me. I'll convince you of nothing. Keep your opinion. Yep, I don't bother convincing you of anything. In fact, I don't want you to have my opinion. The harder it is for you to see my view, the easier it is for me to stay bullish. That's pretty much, not one person, like as a scope of everybody, okay? And by the way, that's markets. That's how you have to win, okay? Because it's a signal from the market telling you that there's more buyers lurking out there. So 4 years ago, Hex was in December 2020 at the foot of the mountain. I can't believe it's all repeating. I've even identified it here for you. Lots of signals in the universe. This is Binance. Turns out my pulse is pegged to Binance. I'm still shocked that they actually like tweeted that. Like, wow, Pegs and Binance and Zoe and all these other Binance people coming out. Well, yeah, bro. Starknet has 7 daily users. How did they get a listing on the launch? How? We've been a year and a half. We survived everything, man. We survived delistings. We survived, friends. We survived the founder saying, you are no longer my child. We survived that, okay? This is the pDAI chart now. I don't know where it's going here. On-chain activity boosted. More things are coming. Yeah, but there's always that camp. They say, we're going to peg by Christmas. Look, just assume it's going to take another while. Do you really need it to happen in 6 days? I know Richard, like I said, friends, he wouldn't buy a sandwich for Dr. Hexologist, okay? So why is he going to buy your pDAI at 99 cents when he only needs to bid it at 10 cents, knowing you're all going to cheat? You know, he'll bid it at 99 cents to $1 later, but show your hand first, pretty much. You know, that's what I mean. That's the waves. Maybe we go to 10, come back to 5, go up to 30, come back to 10, right? Like that, and then make our way up. Please also don't sell core coins to rotate into pDAI. You meant I saw a post by Money Gang. He's like, guys, stop rotating. Use the ratios. Money Gang, let me tell you a very widely known secret. Habib, they know the ratios. They use the ratios. They watch the ratios. They're just retarded. Okay? Just trust me. They can see the ratios. They don't care. Okay? They see the ratio pinging up hard. They don't care. Jumping in. Because it's emotions and people. That's why I thought, ratios help everybody. No, it helps me identify value. But You still got to be able to buy low, sell high. You can't, there's no amount of charts that can fix that for you. So I hope you like that update, friends. Remember, this is the pDAI hockey stick. I don't know what happens from here. Look, man, I'll be honest. If markets take a tumble and we have to come back like below 1 cent, all right, who cares? Come back below 1 cent. What does that change? Nothing. Changes nothing. It's going to be a lot of scared people, or the hexagons, everyone will come out and they'll just tag every single person who ever spoke about pDAI. And they're like, oh, look, everyone lost all their money. And I'm like, thank you, sir, for the buy the dip opportunity. That's what happens. But we're now in the bull market phase. Look, just warning you, man. I'm just warning you. Like, if you were trying to call the top, and I'm going to use a 3-day chart here. Imagine trying to call the top on hex here when it hits 5 cents. Okay, actually, let's go down here. Like, imagine you're looking at this chart. See, look, it did, look at the hex did 50% and then 65% and then 85% and then 50%. And then it comes up here and look at it. It's only done 30. And you're like, man, I'm so scared that it's just going to drop another 80% down. You're scared of that. And look what happens next. Chop, 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 chop. You're like, oh my gosh. Now you're like, okay, now we're definitely going to drop 80%, guys. Whoa. And you're like, okay, now we're going to drop 80%. Oh my God. You see what I mean? So that's the bull market. You see how he went wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. And I was like, this thing's never stopping. That's the top. But the target's $1. You know the end game. It removes anxiety for you. First cycle unicorn. Get pegged. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.